County Fairgrounds. A little bit of an oasis out here in the desert. They're getting set up for the RV show in a few days. We're not going to be here for that. We're leaving that day. Look at that price tag on the coach. $411, $129. That's a deal. It's kind of warm now that the sun's come out. I just wish there was a breeze. We were here last year about the same time, and this entire field here was lush green grass. It's a polo field, an event field. There's a pavilion over there and a stage where they would have concerts, and all the people would come out here. And now it's just all weeds. And I'm sure it's due to COVID because everything's been canceled, so they just let it go. We just got hit by a dust storm. Not the most pleasant welcome for us here in Tucson, but tomorrow is supposed to be better. The winds are supposed to die down. Should be much better for going out and sightseeing. We're at the Titan II Missile Museum here in Tucson, Arizona. And the Titan II missile was an intercontinental ballistic missile that had a thermonuclear warhead on top of it, hidden underground. And there were thousands of these types of missiles throughout the United States and Russia during the Cold War. And there still are many, many missiles throughout the United States, but this one is old technology. It has been decommissioned. It is actually the last Titan II missile remaining. We have the opportunity to actually go in there on a tour and check this thing out. It looks like it's going to be pretty amazing. So let's go in, check it out, and see what a thermonuclear missile looks like.
Total cost for this site in 1963, including the missile, would have been $10.5 million, over $90 million today.
55 steps down to the bottom of the silo. Kind of like being down in the hull of the ship.
Yeah.
Missile launch could only be activated by entry of a code provided by the President of the United States. 600 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima in World War II, This 9-megaton Titan II warhead was the largest ever installed on a U.S. intercontinental ballistic missile.
We're out here in the Saguaro National Park, just west of Tucson, and there's quite a bit of vegetation out here in the desert. You typically don't think of a desert, you think of it being very sparse of vegetation, not much out here, but when you look around, it's amazing the amount of vegetation that's out here. So you have the prickly pear cactus here, and obviously the saguaro cactuses, those big ones with the arms right there. You've got these cholla cactuses, you've got creosote bushes and barrel cactuses, all kind of different vegetation out here that sustains the wildlife in the area. And these saguaros, look at these, they're beautiful, aren't they? The saguaro cactuses will typically be over 150 years old, and they actually don't start growing these arms until 75 to 100 years of age. But yeah, they are impressive, aren't they? And they grow, obviously, really tall. I mean, look at this one. They say they grow up to maybe 40 feet or so. Wow. So cool. It's like we're walking among giants here, you know? So you can see that there are holes up there in the top of that saguaro cactus, and birds will burrow into the cactus. It's about 20 degrees cooler in the summer and 20 degrees respectively warmer in the winter time for the birds to nest in there. You can see and hear a lot of birds in the vegetation here, in the brush. See them in the sky. Just saw a couple hawks up there. You know, they migrate here every year in the different seasons, spring and fall.
Join us next week when we travel to Globe, Arizona and visit Theodore Roosevelt Lake in the Tonto National Forest, where we discover something unexpected.